Hey guys, it's times. Everybody's struggling to get into this game tonight, it seems. They couldn't handle it. Let's hope the servers don't go down while we open some packs. I don't know how many of you had the pleasure of buying these, but let's see if we get anything good. First pack. Anything playable? I have no idea, to tell you honestly. Maybe not. What do we got good under this though? Zargus, Thief of Heartbeats. Oh. Maybe. On to the next one. I'm really excited about these lands that are spells, or like that one. Actually, I think this has a lot of potential. I'm already starting to see builds where people are just playing all spells and then they just happen to be lands. I know a lot of people are worried about them being duressed, but what could go wrong, right? They couldn't be as bad as commanders were, right? No. Companions, that's it. Hexproof and haste. Oh, this is Carnage Tyrant all over again. It doesn't have trample though. Still be a fun way to deal with control. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's Censor. Okay. I'm actually excited about this whole party mechanic. Huge fan of Dungeons and Dragons. Play regularly with a couple of friends. Just a good way to get out of the house and have fun with some people. The Oran Reef Ooze. Oh, I miss Oran Reef from the original Zendikar. Just being able to put counters on everything. And now we can kind of do it again. I mean, I'm definitely slotting him into one of my brawl decks. What do we got on this one? Squat Commander. Another one of the party mechanic things, right? Not as strong as the other ones, though. Maybe if there's a warrior deck that breaks out that deals with equipment, this might be really strong. But I doubt it. I think it's going to end up being too slow most of the time. This artwork is like my favorite artwork out of the set. It just reminds me of AWOL from one of the sets. I don't know. There's just something about it. I love it so much. I mean, what's that? Umbra Mystic. Oh, that's the Wee Dragonauts card. Beginning of combat. Oh. I mean, this is going to be strong. I mean, if you can just get another type, it's a 2/2 for 1. Probably the best of the party mechanic. I don't know how I feel about these equipments. I mean, they come in attached, but is that going to make them playable? It's hard to say. Have any of you guys started playing any of the sealed events yet? And if so, are they decent? Oh, this is a manland. Okay. Instant speed, it's a 2/2, and then it just grows after that. I mean, I'm so glad that Nissa rotated out. This thing would be just ridiculous in that. Ridiculous in any sort of ramp deck that can just turn out things every turn. I mean, I guess we still got to deal with that Nyx Bloom Ancient. That's super strong with that. For 5 mana for a threat effect. I guess you do get the land, huh? But that's still a lot to put in. Okay, so you get to dig 6 for an instant or sorcery, and it's a land. That's 3 mana. This is playable. Absolutely. I would play this in a blue-white control. Oh yeah, another ooze. What we got going on in this one? Anything? Rogue. Maybe the best reanimation for that party deck. I almost have a full party in this. Oh, I'll take that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. You guys have any recommendations on any mythics I should unlock right away? If so, drop a comment about it. And is there anything that's interesting in this set that you think's gonna just break the format besides the land cards that aren't lands, but they are? Like this? I'm just excited. Zendikar's like top 3 worlds in Magic, in my opinion. It's always new and exciting. There's always a new threat there. Seems like every time something dies, they just get bigger here. They don't care. I've heard a lot of people talk about this Intimidator. I just don't know if he's going to be good. I mean, if your opponent has 1 creature on the field, yeah, and you have a board full of warriors, absolutely it becomes good, but I don't know. And if I'm overlooking any cards that you guys think are amazing, definitely let me know. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Just having fun playing this game. Okay, almost got a play set. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. What's this? Controller has 8 or more cards in that graveyard. Oh, that's definitely an interesting dominant spell. Blade Master, Double Strike. Oh, it's all warriors. That could be fun. Just a warrior deck with all those equips that come right in play attached to something. Oh, definitely. I swear we had a spell that did this for 1 mana and now it's a kicker. That was a really good spell, wasn't it? Oh, what was it? Dive Deep or something? 3 mana at sorcery, or 3 damage at sorcery speed. I want Lightning Strikes back. I think everybody does. I think everybody just wants Bolt, but we'll take what we can get, right? If we had fetch lands, this would be so good. All we got right now is Fabled Passage. I don't think that's enough to make it playable. So this one for the max it can hit for is just 4 on 2 mana. So it's an 8 life point swing. Great. It's not an established board state though. I mean, black-white warriors and clerics. Yeah, could be a way to gain life. I mean, Vishino Pyromancer was good. And That was always like a turn 2 play, and you always had a wizard on the field. Yeah, it could be played there. Or, yeah, that could work its way into a red-black burn deck. That's actually really good for that. Okay, wow. So this can come in with 5... Oh, no. I was reading that wrong. So it's just however big it wants to be, and then you remove 2 on top of kicking something to copy that spell? Oh, that's fun. What do we got going on here? Whenever a creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's as long as you control a cleric. So this is for a sacrifice deck. Okay. That thing's terrifying. Just yard. I don't stats. It's whatever, but I would not want that thing coming through my woods. Nope, not one bit. So mana fixing if you really need it, but it's also whatever you need. It's a shame those only count once towards your party. So creatures can also be lands. I thought it was just... Yeah, I definitely thought it was just sorceries and instants. Okay, that gives... Oh, Rogue Ninjutsu, huh? You put a target permanent from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. It has to be with rogue attacking though, right? Yeah. No. Like, some of these cards are definitely playable. So I'm thinking, after this is all said and done, I'm just going to build a deck with whatever I got out of this set. Just try to win a couple games. Maybe you take it into one of the constructed events. Who knows? We might find some interesting archetype that maybe somebody's talking about. I have no idea. What's this do? For life for what, 6? Jeez. I guess it's good for limited and be a good way to close out a game. Or at least get you back into the game. Again, it comes in just as a land if you really need to. Like these, I think they're too good. You can play whatever you want now, more or less. I mean, you still got to worry about your curve a little bit, but everything's a land. Does it really matter? Again, more stuff dealing within the graveyard. Is there any graveyard removal in this set? I mean, you would think I would know. But no, I don't. Oh, another one. Could use a playset of those. Absolutely. When a cleric enter or... Oh, this is, what's that mechanic? Sunburst. I love that mechanic. Oh, Mirrodin. I wonder if we're ever going to go back there. Well, I guess it's now New Phylextra. Okay. Yeah, that's a big spell for blue-eye control, absolutely. I mean, oh, it's not just once a turn, it's just every time it happens in a turn. Wow. Could that work in a Teferi's Tutelage deck? Yeah, it would. I mean, what do you cut at 3 though? You're already running a lot of. You might be able to drop Cathartic and up your 3 slot. Who knows? I love this effect. I think it's so good. I'm so glad they keep on reprinting it over like a Doomblade. Doomblade just kill whatever is not black. This at least gives you a way to deal with an early threat that allows a board state to progress. Everything else. Oh, this is reprinted again? Such a nice card. Oh, him and the Mythic guy is interesting. Since his life is calculated, or his power is calculated to your life, if it's negative, it actually increases the amount you can take. Normally it would only be like 10 power and toughness, but if, say you have 30 more life than the other person, or say you have 30 life, this thing becomes a negative 10, which increases that to 20 power and toughness. It's just bring back everything from your graveyard. It'd be fun. Yeah, that's going into my mutate deck. Just the one of. If I hit it, I hit it. If I don't, I don't. What else we got here? Oh, okay. Good for limited, I guess. Allows you to get some evasion, kind of. You know, tapping down the biggest threat to get in some damage. Okay. Oh, for more mail. That has flash too. Huh. Is Demir Flash still a thing? I hope so. Return target basic. Okay, so this lets you trigger it every turn. You know, you get in with your attack, you do what you need to do, you can pump things at instant speed. It's interesting for that deck. For landfall at least. Throne of Makalindi? Somebody tell me how to pronounce that, please. I know, all one of my subscribers for this first ever pack opening. Be the first video on the channel. Hopefully it goes over well. I mean, just doing this for fun. But it's good to succeed at something you don't think you're going to succeed at. I don't plan on just playing Magic and opening cards all the time. This is about the only game that runs good on my PC right now. I would love to get some other things like Borderlands running on this a lot more smoother, but I'll take what I can get. I do plan on playing things like Paladins, hopefully. Borderlands 3, like I said, once I can get it to run on here, I will be playing that. Absolutely love that game. Have it for my another system, but just not on my PC at this moment. And I don't know. What sort of games do you guys enjoy playing? This is, yeah, so just keep on bringing, Scrap Trawler, that's it. Just keep on bringing things back from the graveyard, and you can't loop it with itself though, can you? No, it's legendary. What do we got in the sky? Oh, another one of those. I like these guys. I think they'll be fun to play with if Demir Flash still works. Okay, more land creatures. This is the landfall guy, right? Yeah. 3 mana for a 3/3. Is it good enough for standard though? I mean, it's a 5/5. Doesn't have trample though. Doesn't do anything else besides be a land. What do we got here? Got a whole bunch of new stuff. Okay, so combat trick can be a cantrip if you have it. Okay, so it gets bigger the more life you gain. Death Touch Rogue guy deals, again, the mill mechanic on rogues, showing that they're stealing stuff as they hit you. Second one of him. So he gets Death Touch to Planeswalkers. Pretty much hit them and they're gone. Just comes down. Odds are he'll be a what? More often than not, he'll be a 4-drop for 4 in the air with haste. Yeah, he's gonna kill whatever Planeswalker he comes into on. Can we just have Elvish Visionary back in standard? Please? Again, there for a party mechanic, get that wizard subtype, get some card advantage replacement. What's this? Oh, this guy's interesting, right? This is for clerics in the party mechanic again, right? So every time a non-token creature dies, you get counters on them. If it's a cleric, you get to gain some life. No, you get to lose some life. I need to learn how to read, guys. One day, maybe. I'm lying to you, no. Oh, so like a gut shot, huh? I mean, it might be playable. There are a lot of 3/1 powered or 3/1 statted creatures in this format coming up. It might do some work. I think this counterspell is going to see some play. Is it going to see play over Quelch? Quelch? Am I saying that right? Yeah, Quelch. I don't know. It could. Oh, one of the modal spells. So for 7 or 8 mana, you get to do all of them, right? Yeah, any. Which is 3 things. Return 2 target creatures to their own hands. That's it's at sorcery speed though. I mean, scry 2, then draw 2 is 4 mana right there. Most return 2 target creatures is 5 mana. And then that last ability, creating a creature token. I mean, you look at, what is it? Commence the Endgame. That was a 5 mana card and it did 2 of those things already. So yeah, this is, it's decent. It's definitely not the best one. I think the green one's the best one. What do we got here? Oh, Royal Mage. It's interesting to know like the lore behind what the Royal is and finally get to see that in action with this set. It's becoming more and more alive, trying to, you know, fight off an infection which the world thinks is just the inhabitants, to take back what natural state it should be in, I guess. Oh, another flash thing. He's a rogue. And again, gets to mess with your deck. I think rogue is probably one of the best archetypes for sealed. You just play a whole bunch of things and take away their resources. Okay, so this is what was it? We had a creature, and I can't think of what it's called. It was something mirror, right? But I'm glad to see this back. It's honestly right where it needs to be. I think it's perfect costage for a clone effect. I think this is going to see play. Oh, it's of what I control, though. Oh, most clones are anyway, right? Yeah, it'll be fun to play, definitely. It's like if you're playing blue in a deck and you don't want to put that as one of your creatures. I mean, it's a land, right? Oh. I'm kind of sad the ally mechanic did not come back. I mean, all the party members, it's heavily hinted that they are part of the allies, but we just don't get that. I miss it. I want it. Oh, this thing is amazing. This might be the best, thing they've ever printed. Usually it's either enchantment or flying or artifact and flying. It's never been all three on one card. That's so good. Great sideboard piece for green to have in this format coming. Ooh, we got the crab. We got the crab. Oh, I wish I knew how to edit videos better. I totally have Crab Raid playing right now. We'll work on that, guys. And gals, or whatever's in between. I'm really hoping for... I haven't got any of the scuts yet, huh? The little buggies that make copies of themselves. Are they rare? Pleca? Predation? Like Pleca Worm? Oh. There's... whatchamacallit? The white version of this. It's seen playing in Modern. It's pretty good. So as long as you control another wizard, this thing has... Okay. I guess. Give me that rare. I can have whatever one I want now. Ooh, this thing's adorable. It's so cute. Target creature, you lose 2 life until... Oh, so it reanimates it. Wait, that's the clan of vampires that were made for the Eldrazi. Well, what's going on with those things in the lore? Pretty interesting. Oh, speaking of the green one that I was talking about earlier, yeah, this one's hands down the best. 5 mana, you get all these effects. You can put 2 counters on everything, gain life equal to whatever you just put those 2 counters on, and then have it fight something you don't control. Yeah, nah, that 5 mana, that's a blowout, and it's instant speed. Oh, so good, so good. Rapid Bite. Oh, this is back. Okay. Yeah, it's a fight spell that doesn't make your creature take damage. Oh. Well, that's very good. I'm just upset Cavalcade of Calamities rotated out. Of the red decks that are decent, you know, the Embercleave one with all that nonsense. I'd rather play Cavalcade and just, you know, turn 1 drop, turn 2 Pyreling, and then just Cavalcade and just, oh, it hurts them so bad. It's a good time for everybody. Oh, that's the rare cycle of lands. So it's either or. And they come into play untapped. Oh. Okay. I can get behind those. Absolutely. Demon's Disciple. Okay, so it's a weaker Playcrafter. Okay, we've had that effect before. But might as well play it if you're playing any sort of type of creature deck and you're running white. What's this cat do? Landfall, put a counter on it. Okay, so That might be the fun deck we try out. That's the third one of those I got. I'm okay. I would have been okay with just 2, but 3. I see what they're doing. Sacrifice a land, search for 2, put them in play untapped. This is one of my favorite effects of all time. I love Haro. Just being able to hit 2 right after that, it's make things trigger. Yeah, that's good. I don't care. I'm gonna play that for my ramp deck. Sure, it only nets 1, but it thins it out so much quicker. I don't think we have any, circuitous route is the other land that gets, or other thing that searches out 2, right? Yeah, no, that's better than circuitous route. Oh. Destroy target land, search for a basic land. Yeah, I'm glad they printed that. Okay, well now I know I can't get you no more. Got my playset. Good to go. Blood price, 4 cards, put 2 of them in your hand, the rest, the bottom, you lose 2 life. So it's filtering. Yeah, no, it's playable. What do we got here? Oh, okay, so it's either a land or a ramp spell. Choose your poison. You gain 2 life. You may. Oh. Oh. Well. This is good. It's not gross power good, but it's good, guys. I'm calling it now. What's this guy? Oh. Oh, this is the. Everybody seems to think this is not as good as Snapcaster, but it's gonna be good. It really is. What do we got going on here? Stampede. So we have an overrun effect. That's also a land. Again, there's no reason not to play this if you're playing a white deck and you have creatures. You just, worst case, you just play it whenever you have it, or you wait and get some extra damage in it. Okay. Sacrifice X lands. So this is the red scape shift, right? Kind of. If you hit lands. You draw a card. Yeah, no, wow. Is there a way to get lands back? Drawn a silencer. The original Zendikar set is the first set I started playing Magic in, and I was terrified of Drana. I was a young little boy, and she didn't sit right for me, but find out she's actually a good guy in this whole story, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me I've been living a lie this whole time, but it's definitely been interesting to see how the first set there was 2 warring factions of vampires, the Malakar and the what's the other one? Whatever Drana is a faction of. It'll help me later. Is she in the set? Oh, well, hello. You rare shifted down, huh? And apparently he's not that powerful, guys. What could possibly go wrong? So this guy can come out for 3 mana. He's a 7/5, has nothing. You won't have him as early as turn 4, in my opinion, but can do some stuff, I guess. Okay, 4 mana for a spell slinger deck. This might slot into Brawl for what's his name? Nib Visit. This should be a free spell every time you cast it. You turn 1 Rogue, turn 2 Warrior, turn 3 that, get 3 mana, and then just play your last party member. and go turn 4. Oh, I guess you could hit that turn 4. Oh, Magic Christmas Land. I mean, may not be that good. Gain control of target artifact. Will it see play? This might be a great sideboard card against... Oh, maybe not, because that you have to kick it a whole bunch. But Embercleave, like, that's a strong card. Just take it for, 8 mana if you're alive that late in the game against mono red. Yeah, I'm saying that's not going to happen too often. What happened to Tuk Tuk? Is he not in this set? That just reminds me of like the first artwork from the first time we went to Zendikar, Tuk Tuk the Explorer. It's very reminiscent of that. Okay, so it gives protection to some equipment-based strategy, but it'd be more of a commander card. Maybe not the commander, but maybe part of the 99. Oh, there he is again. Oh, they brought back Tormenting Voice. Oh, great. Another card I get to add to... whatchamacallit. Is it worth it, though? It's not instant speed. Yeah, no, I probably won't add it then. Oh, good. Another one. I think I want one more of those and I'll be happy. I haven't really got a lot of mythics, have I? I think I've got 2 so far. So you get to scry every time something's kicked. Spare supplies. I like this card a lot. I mean, over the course of the game, it draws you 2, It's a 2 mana cantrip. Draws you 2. For a total of 4 mana. I mean, split among turns. I think that's powerful. But, to be honest, I'm not a Spike. Not a Timmy. I just like playing. If it does something cool, it's cool. Flying in first strike for 3 mana. This is good. This is really good. And it gives it a bump in power. I could see this be playable. If there's a decent creature that can take advantage of it. I think we had that one warrior that gave every creature that had something equipped to it double strike. And I just saw that kite down there. 1 mana equips gives flying, right? Yeah, now that won't be good too. So these return lands to the owner's hand could be very powerful. Like you play this on one of the early turns and you don't need it later. Boom, back to your hand, and then you can just dumb them for 4. Okay, so crippling chill with some millage. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We got some mythics. What we got in this one? Hopefully... Oh, I still want the Scots. Let's come up. But no. Draw a card, discard a card when kicked. Chronicle. 5 cards. You may reveal kicker melody, but then in your hand. Okay, for the kicker deck, if people can pull something together, I think it honestly might just... Is there a lot of good kicker spells in the set? I think the best one might just be Into the Royal. Okay, we have one. We have one. I want to play this with Anointed Procession in Historic. So bad. I want to play Bant. Anointed Procession with this in it. It'll be stupid. Use this Anointed Procession in Mythos of Luna. and you're set. You'll be absolutely set. So for 5 mana, you get a Trample Haste, 5/4. Oh, so it's a 5/4 for 5, or it's a 4/3 for that comes back to your hand, right? That's weird. So it has some like evasion, comes back to your hand. Yeah, comes back to your hand. I'm reading that right? Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, there's my last one. Good. That 1/1 counter deck is going to be fun. Shame I can't play Simic Ascendancy. There's the white-black dual land of the sets. One more to go, guys. Oh, another duel. What else do we got? Oh, this down here. Pyroclast Hellion returns a land you control to its owner's hand. When you do, deals 2 damage. So 5 mana, deals 2 when it enters. And then you can possibly pick up something that you need to play on the other side. Okay, what do we got over here? Oh, just gain. Becomes a 5/5. And good for limited, I guess. Another, you're playing green, might as well play this. It just gives you some recursion if you need it late game, otherwise you got a land that you're going to play anyway. Okay, so mill card. Sets up most of those rogues' ability that need 8 in their graveyard, so yeah, no, that's terrifying. 6 mana, just half their deck gone. I mean, Traumatized was a huge mill card back in Zendikar standard back in, what was it? No, it would have been like 2008-9. Jeez, how long ago? I know some of you people that are going to be watching this weren't even born back then yet. Be honest, most of you were though. I already saw what you did. What do you do? You gain flying. Okay, that good late game finisher for Sealed in the last pack of the night, guys. Mind Drain. Oh, he loses a life. They lose a life. Oh, second legendary crab, guys. Well, that was exciting enough. I'm excited to put something together for you guys. Please subscribe if you can. I'll see you guys in the next one.